random, losing the first map and then reverse sweeping him. Moon in tears. TH on top. Got a little revenge yesterday, saving his tournament life in one of my favorite games of the decade. Echo Isles was an unbelievable advertisement for this sport. And the gods have arrived.
When Moon is playing here, you feel the crowd coming alive. Usually, of course, they're always on the Chinese side here, the Chinese crowd, but Moon is something special. It's going to be their hearts torn here today as Moon is playing against TH, who's also, of course, beloved by the Chinese crowd.
Absolutely, one of the most famous and most successful players in the Chinese Warcraft 3 history, and that's the golden one, especially here at WCG. Sky has won this title twice, back-to-back. And if TH wins this tournament, he equalizes this. He is on a level with Sky. That's an absolute dream for every player, especially here in China. Man, one of their dreams will be shattered. It's unbelievable. These guys have, of course, an insane history, not only this year, but I looked up the map statistics. It was a little bit in favor of TH going into this tournament, but with the result yesterday, in every single encounter, they are 58 to 58 maps. They are equal in maps.
Insane.
This is seriously one of the most insane statistics that I ever dug up for Warcraft 3.
We know who he's cheering for.
Absolutely.
As so many others are. And Moon yesterday, that was one hell of a performance. Again, great game. TH brought to the brink there. TH, this year so far has been really good to him. He's had great success, and it seemed like he had Moon's number. It seemed like he knew exactly what to play against the Korean legend, but Moon yesterday proving that this is not so easy to predict. Not at all.
Man, this man offline, I mean, online he's already strong, but offline he is the beast.
Yeah.
He was the one to defeat Moon, to dethrone Moon from his range of the Keeper with 1.30.4 in January in the Thunder and Fire Cup, where he won 4-2. Then a patch came that was a little beneficial to Human in this matchup, or hurt the Night Elf a little, and then they met in the W League Playoffs Grand Final as well, and he took that match 4-2. These two are, I think we can say that, the dominators of this year. If we exclude Happy, because he only played one tournament, they were in so many finals, in basically everyone except one. In 9 tournaments, 9 major tournaments this year.
It seems like they're just destined to play against each other, and what a blessing it is for us, because usually those games are insane. They are the best that these races have to offer. Moon is the best Night Elf in the world, without a question at the moment, and TH, one of the top 2 humans. Infi actually surprised us here at this tournament, looking so strong. But Moon, can he finally do it? Can he finally win a WCG? This will not be the game to do it, of course. If he wins here, the grand final is still waiting. That will be the game for tomorrow.
In an interview a couple of months ago with us, he said, yeah, I'm still getting nervous, man. When I go on stage, I'm playing for 16 years. Like, since this game is out, Moon is on top of this. Whenever he faces a crowd, he gets nervous, and this crowd is by far the biggest that Warcraft 3 has to offer for so many years. Will this be a factor? TH, we do not know him that well personally, but he does not make the appearance of like breaking a sweat or getting nervous at all.
True, true. When I had the chance to interview him as well at the last WGL, he says that's one of his strengths actually, not crumbling under pressure, not folding, always being able to perform regardless of the stakes, regardless of the situation. And yesterday I would say we didn't see massive mistakes by these guys. They both played up to par on their highest standards, and hopefully they'll do it here again today. Our maps are gonna be Northern Isles for the first, Ancient Isles for the second, which we haven't seen in too long.
And Echo Isles last. Man, a rematch of yesterday. I might get a heart attack right here, but you will carry it then. Okay, enough with the pre-match talk. This is it. This is where it all comes down to. It feels like a grand final. It's only a semi. In the upper right, or the bottom left, of Northern Isles, we have the 3 Ags. We have one of the most successful human players of all time alongside Infi. This is the current reigning and defending champion TH in the bottom. And Moon, will he finally get his WCG title?
So much riding on this game. Both players obviously getting out of the groups. For Moon, it was so close. It was so close. One map, the last map yesterday, as it was to be decided it all. Moon has always been a very creative player, has been the inspiration for almost every Night Elf out there. He doesn't just have the execution down, the micro, the control, but he's also a strategic mastermind. He comes up with new stuff, he innovates every patch, every month it almost feels like. And we see this at the very beginning of this game. Ancient of War towards the natural gold mine probably means he's going to be wanting to expand. That's something that normally never gets played. Normally it's always towards the Ogre Magi to get level 2 and the consumable there. But he wants to make sure that definitely there will be the expansion for him coming up this game.
Yeah, this is really a very unusual creep route for Moon. We see it sometimes at the orange spot on the right-hand side or at the green spot in the northern side right next to the base. But this is really greedy and must be unexpected. TH, will he look for it? If he looks for it, if he scouts it, he can punish it really, really hard if he runs over right away. It's an Archmage.
Yeah.
And the Keeper of the Grove. This seems to be the standard in this matchup at the moment. We were talking a lot about Demon Hunters coming from patch 1.31 with a couple of nerfs for this Keeper of the Grove. But man, he's still strong, especially in the hands of Moon.
Yeah. Against Orc especially, the hero is the prime choice. Against Human, it seems to be a flavor thing between the Night Elves, but Moon seems to still favor him the most. If TH was to be aggressive, this could be scary for Moon, definitely, but it's also scary for TH. What if he runs up there and he doesn't find the kills, and he doesn't get the last hits? Then he's going to be stuck early game level 1 Archmage. That's horrible. You never really want to have that happen. The scout for him, don't really know if he even saw it, but he's going to go for the natural goldmine creep here as well. Same as Moon. Could be a very fast expansion for both these guys.
So far, TH is blind. He is creeping the normal spot at the right-hand side of Northern Isles, and he has no idea what Moon is doing. He will check the green spots next, and then he won't find him either. And we'll see, hey man, this is not crap. So we'll see. Crystal Ball will maybe reveal it if he's using it right away. That helps a lot, to get information fast.
Exactly, especially if you find it early. It's a 90-second cooldown, I believe, and you have scouting with that. You can pop it anywhere on the map, and it reveals a part of the map. And that is, of course, especially in macro games, especially on larger maps, going to be very helpful. He hasn't used it yet. There we go. Using the first reveal now. Is he scouting the natural? I believe he is. So he knows now a little bit more what's going on.
It is a tier 2 tech from Moon, so he's not expanding. Maybe a little fake to distract TH even further. Now he's going into the base. 2 workers hurt, and the Treants are in as well. First one down. Oh, he's blocking there. This will be a kill for TH, of course. A little bit of experience. This doesn't do too much with the micro of TH. He should be able to save that passant if he's watching. Oh, Moon actually with a little miss micro. TH is expanding, so we have attack versus a second gold mine. With a footman very hurt, and an archer as well.
Dude, Moon is punishing him here so hard. It was a tiny little mistake. At the first creep, the first water elemental got ensnared. That meant that the peasants took more damage. A little bit more. Normally, that doesn't matter too much, but here now against Moon, it does. The first kill especially, now hunting down more peasants. And yeah, losing one peasant, maybe two, isn't the biggest of deals, but it does slow you down in the economic department.
Yeah, especially with only 3 workers at the hall. This will take some time. Moon is counter-expanding now, but the big advantage for the Korean is now his tech must be at least halfway through. And then he enables Dryads, and Dryads in the hands of Moon are a guaranteed massacre.
And Moon is finding some damage here with this Treant poking and prodding, you know, slight bit of harass. But he's also playing it safe. The archers are all staying behind. All staying at the expo, not using them aggressively at all, which he could be doing as well, but no, his priority number 1 is don't get the tree cancelled. He did a bit of damage to the economy of the opponent. Yes, his expansion is going to be later, but with a faster tech, that should still be totally fine for Moon.
Yeah, a little bit of mining now for TH. Moon is actually supply stuck at the moment, but I think this will even out with the Tree of Life. His tech tree is still not really unlocked, so it's all fine and dandy. More creeping for TH. He's looking for that level 3, for the level 2 water elementals, who are not that great against Dryas because of course they can be dispelled, but you absolutely need them to force more dispels and drain more mana. On the other side, keep the ones level 3 as well. Archmage now has pretty much perfect vision and finally some time to catch up. The question, when is TH's tech starting and when will we see the counter to the Dryads? That would be Rifle.
Yeah. As tier 2 is finishing here soon for Moon, it's going to be second hero time. What is the second hero is the question. For the longest time in 1.30 it was all about the Alchemist, but especially Moon, it seems like he cancelled the friendship with the Alchemist and now the Panda is his best friend. perhaps that's going to be the choice here for him again. Level 3 from the AM with... How did he get that? Was that Militia or something? And he's deciding to be aggressive here. He can't really get the Tree of Life. That's unrealistic. He doesn't have the damage for this. But delaying the Entangling Gold Mine is also nice. And canceling that one is pretty easy.
Exactly, and that takes always a couple of seconds. That brings, oh, the Panda Lightning Shield!
Oh.
Big AoE! Oh, that barbecue is gonna be good! How many can he save? TH, insane micro so far. Good splits,
Nice deny.
the experience, and that almost denying level 3 right there. Keeper still not with that big level up. Can he deny again? No. First experience for the Panda, but he denied 2, right? Yeah,
I
pretty sure.
believe so. He even saved 1 low HP. Alright, so he delayed the Entangled. How much was that? 40 seconds maybe? But it cost a lot of footies. That one's gonna die as well. So it cost like every single footman for him. Alright, there's 1 remaining. Maybe there's another one hurt somewhere. But with all these forces being lost, it may only be footies. But right now, TH doesn't have much left. He's got the AM and, yeah, not much else. So what can he do now in this mid game? It seems like he's a little neutered at the moment. His options are pretty limited right now.
He has basically nothing. He can scout a little, he can try to distract a little, go into the base, but without a staff, that's really dangerous, I think, especially with the slow coming out from the Dryads. And think back of the games yesterday, how much pressure he could do with Footman and the Shredder in Moon's base and just harass all the time and keep him busy, keep him on his side of the map, or basically contain him in his base. That is absolutely impossible here on Northern Isles now. So he's going for the safe route and establishing some towers.
Towers, okay. Moon is very known for his Dryad run-by style. That is how TH lost the first game on LR. Perhaps he wants to make sure now this doesn't happen with some more towers coming up. I think TH actually, with how little he has, is doing a really good job. He's not going to get the cancel here. He doesn't have the damage required for this. But what else could he do? Hope for a cancel somewhere or slow down the creeping. And he absolutely did this. What has the Panda been doing? He's been just running around, not accomplishing much. This may cost the AM the TP in the end, but that's totally fine.
Nice sidestep and good block with the Footman, most likely preventing that TP. If not, the Panda says hello, but he's busy with the creep spot on the right-hand side. So that Footman control was really good. Saved 350 gold. Big invo potion for the Panda, and we can be very, very sure that it is a Mountain King for TH. And having an invo potion against the Stormbolt is really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Normally, in this matchup, the Night Elf will grab map control if the human goes for the tier 1 expansion because his tech is so far behind and then you're so weak and you can't really go there to go out on the map. And with that, the middle of the map, which is so valuable, usually goes to the Night Elf, getting the creeps there, getting the items there. But that wasn't even the case.
Oh my god, this block by TH again, running out of tangle range and again saving that valuable TP. We do have now Arcane Sanctum, Workshop, Blacksmith. This enables Rifleman, but TH is supply stuck, building the 2 farms now. He can't explode into the dangerous 60-70 supply range.
That is the big question. Is he going to play that 2 base 70 supply tier 2 push? Or is he going to play it later? Is he going to go tier 3? Is he going to get all the upgrades? Is he maybe going to go 3 bases? Infi especially is very fond of this 70 tier 2 timing. TH not that much, but of course he's still very capable of playing it. However, if you go for that push and it fails, you haven't lost necessarily, but it's definitely not a good sign.
I'm kind of baffled that Moon is teching to tier 3 rather fast. Usually in this matchup, he relies on his Dryad and his Dryad control, and he does that like no one else on the planet. Now, Faith and Dryad's lost, question mark. He's going Bears or Mountain Giants.
Yeah.
For melee damage and a little more tankiness. Invo potion on TH's side as well, plus the Mountain.
Especially when he's playing 1 base only, he plays very aggressively with those Dryads and makes his micro shine. But this seems to be a rather laid-back 2 base versus 2 base game here so far. The big danger still is the possible 70 timing. I'm kind of surprised Moon isn't scouting for it more. If you check out the main, if you see the castle coming in, you can feel very safe and know that you're going to be attacked for a long time. But he's not scouting for something like that at the moment.
The first heal scroll went to Moon, and he got a Wand of the Wind, and there's not much dispel, so disabling the Mountain King or the Archmage in dangerous situations can be a game saver / game winner. Tier 3 it is. Halfway through, we go more range with Rifleman.
Okay, I like that choice. He doesn't go for the 70 timing. It can work, it can win you the game, but it can also make you fall far behind. With that, transitioning is going to be easier. And now Moon starting to feel a little bit frisky, going into upkeep here as well at 54 supply now, forcing the TP back, but that's going to be all here. Just a little love tap as it seems. You can't really dive into these towers with having only Dryads. And now Mortar teams being available as well.
The Mortar teams are a really big deal because they have so much range. The Panda's still getting some kills in. Moon is TH is a little blocked there himself with Treants, very busy with the summons and illusions. So the Dryads and Archers in the back can fire away, but he's not having the right dancing shoes on, as it seems, not dodging these mortar shots. And they are very far away. That would have been easy. He'll still use one Archer dies anyway. And there's another Stormbolt. He is town bottling. Still losing this Archer. Good fight for TH.
Yeah, using that TP perhaps a little too afraid. Like, realistically, the only thing you'll be losing there is Archers. You won't be losing Heroes or Dryads. But okay, he gets home faster. He gets to the Moonwells again faster. And we continue to creep. This important thing to keep in mind, both TPs are gone. If they're not rebought, this is a big strategical thing here for both these players.
And both sides have a disable. On the Night Elf side, we have the Entangle, which can be dispelled, of course, but you gotta be quick with that, and you have limited dispels. On the other side, we have the Stormbolt. You can dodge it with staffs and Invo Potion, but once it hits you, you can't do nothing about it. Fragmentation Shards, one of the best upgrades in the game for the Mortar teams. Increase in damage. We have a Gyrocopter. We've seen this a couple of times before, giving TH so much vision in combination with that Crystal Ball. He should always know where his opponent is, and with that information, he goes to the shop and claims the next heal scroll, which he desperately needs, against the Breath of Fire, and the Paladin is coming for more healing. Entangle going for this Mortar team, but no follow-up. 74 supply for the Human. It's getting scary for Moon.
Yeah, TH is going to hit a big power spike right here. He's going to get Fracture, he's going to get Paladin, and Inner Fire most likely. That's a big deal. And a second attack upgrade also, by the way. I don't really think Moon can fight right now.
Nope.
But he doesn't want to give up the middle. We have one heal scroll on the AM. I think that's it. Yeah, the Panda stole one earlier. Not sure about the Keeper. Maybe he has one as well. You want to get as many heal scrolls as you can against a Panda, always.
We do have 4 bears. That's fast bears, but here we have Militia as well. Good Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, but the Mortar shots, that was nice. Level up, and the Mountain King is already hurt from the side. We have more Treants immediately dispelled. Panda's having a field day with those passes, but that's what they're there for. Oh no, he ignores them, going into the backline, doing massive damage over there. So far, good fight. Holy Light fights the Mountain King again. Reju, not dispelled. This Panda's getting healthy again. Moon marching forward.
And the hero seemingly not quite strong enough. MK and Paladin both in trouble. There's the Entangle and the kill. Level 1 hero falls. And these bears, much stronger than I guess we were anticipating. The missing level 3 there on the MK, a really, really big deal. TH's gonna fall back. He's lost a couple of units, but it was mostly Peasants and Footies, and of course the Paladin. Now in this choke, once again, this is a good position for it, but the Panda's back with full mana, forcing the TP right away. The breath whiffs a little bit there, but TH was gonna get out of that anyways.
Sick how Moon finds the timing before the level 3 Mountain King. Paladin is not here. There's Drunken Haze not igniting. Then we have Inner Fire. There's limited dispel. Oh boy, big damage again. Now we have collapse.
Double
this
level up.
might where it turns around. This is the big level up for the Mountain King. He has no mana, but the Brilliant Aura provides it. How long can these bears stay alive? The Mortars in the back are pretty safe. Paladin's back for some healing. Mountain King in trouble. Is entangled, but gets out of there. And this is a sign for Moon to retreat. TH, all the weapons in his arsenal now, and he's showing it.
Exactly. Finally, the upgrades are kicking in. The priests threw out a couple of Inner Fires. The priest getting detonated, actually, was a big deal there in the early parts of that engagement. Wisps, of course, have AoE mana burn with the detonates. When they get into range and they meet the caster backline, and AoE mana burn against those priests, it's super strong. Moon now falling back, 71 supply. This was kind of the strongest he was going to be for a while. I guess, what's his upgrades coming in? We saw a lot of upgrades coming in for TH with Frag Shards, third hero, all that. How is Moon going to get stronger now?
We had Fairy Dragons that do a little AoE against casters if they use a spell that's especially good against the priests. Can he combine that AoE with the Panda Breath of Fire? We don't have Spell Breakers. That makes all a little easier for Moon to reach the backline with this Pandaren. He needs the big level up 5, right? He's 4 on the Panda still.
Yes. He might be close to 5, though. Keeper is himself close to 5. This would be a dream position, by the way, up here in this choke. But TH isn't going to force the issue. Third attack upgrade coming in, dude. We're going to have... Yeah, there we go. That's what we're expecting. Animal War training as well.
More HP for the Knights with that one.
And hero levels. Paladin level 3 is the only thing that's missing here for a perfect army. Well, Blizzard. Blizzard and Paladin level 3, and this human army is so damn scary.
So there's Zeppelins now.
Oh,
okay.
nice. That's a good move.
Moon special, of course. We all know this legendary clip of Moon Zeppelin micro. He needs something like that. TH has still this big red spot so far. He knows exactly where he is. Again, thanks to the crystal ball. How much value had this crystal ball in this game?
When you
Not
find it early.
measurable in gold. And the big one goes down. There is a
level 3?
pre-jack, but he's ready for it. One more kill, and that is a level 2 Holy Light.
With Treants, that should be really easy. Or with Dryads, actually.
TH sees it's coming. This map vision throughout the entire game, magnificent. We have Sorcerers now for more slow. Upgrade is not finished yet.
Oh, Zeppelin drop. He's attempting it, but the slow is there immediately. Also, the mana flare splash damage against those casters. He wants to get to the Morch House. They're the most dangerous part. Zeppelin dies, and the Panda's dizzy.
Oh my god, he can't really reach anymore. TH is TPing out. Maybe lack of a heal scroll or something. Moon prevails for now. Standing, like TH is on 1,000 gold. Moon at 600. That's a lot of items on that Panda, mate. Big heal scroll, big mana, big invul as well. But without those items, it's pretty hard for TH to fight. Moon scouting now, magnificent as well, seeing the militia moving over. TH needs healing.
Oh, but that's a big regen scroll right there. That feels very nice. We saw the experience bar from the Panda there a little bit earlier. He's pretty far away from level 5, honestly. He's only like 30% there. He hasn't been finding those kills. TH has been saving them way too well. And TH is moving over once again.
We have seen quite a few mass teleport in this tournament. This will most likely not happen as the Archmage is also only level 4. Level 5 far away from all the heroes. The next thing, oh, high upkeep for TH. That's a big investment.
He bought the Ancient Django as well.
Oh yeah, my god, how much gold did he buy bank before?
Yeah, but with such big armies, auras have amazing value. He's probably looking for the flute as well, but apparently wasn't in there just yet. TH sees his expansion immediately with a sentry ward.
Both want to expand over there.
Oh,
nice
invis. That's so cool.
This is like a StarCraft-esque level of map vision for TH.
So seems to be at the moment about establishing the third base, but in the middle we're going to have a big fight. Clap hitting everything in those bare front lines. The Fairy Dragons moving forward, mana flare form engage, and lots of splash damage. And of course the Bears laying in the right clicks. Big clap once again, but the MK is losing mana. Panda's losing health as well in the middle of everything. The frag shard, so much damage, but the detonates, massive detonates on these priests.
Indeed, but the clap were also really good. Keep below TH portaling out again. Damage is done. Moon down to 60. TH should be at around 73 or something.
Yeah, I think
he
only
lose
lost
too much.
I think he lost one knight and that was it, perhaps.
79 even. Wow. Yeah, that's one knight. You're absolutely correct. But there's still an expansion coming up for Moon. How well can he defend this?
Once again, the Peasants forced back over there, but finally, map control, map positioning goes to TH, and that gives him the heal scrolls, if they're available. But they might be on cooldown.
I think Moon got both of them before the previous fight, so TH can't go for it. This is a very, very dedicated push towards the expansion.
And it's always dangerous with smaller teams. You have to react quickly, otherwise all the buildings are gonna fall. Wisp, mass detonate.
Oh, he's not finding too many priests just yet. It was okay. The Panda comes in with yet another Breath of Fire. Mortars will hit these Dryads so goddamn hard. Heal scroll used the first one at least. Bears are falling though. The damage of TH seems to be surreal. Breath of Fire, but at this point you don't really feel it anymore. The Mountain King levels up to 4. Has he another spell ready? Not at the moment. But Moon, just retreat. That's the only option, and he knows! GG! TH takes map number 1.
With a very solid game. Pretty much in control at most stages. Tier 3 human there, once again very well executed. Moon's army at the end, not strong enough anymore. And the hero levels were severely lacking. Think back to yesterday. He kind of won those games with ultimates. He didn't even get level 5 in this game.
Yes.
TH saving his armies way too well, even with not having heal scrolls for most of this game. I
think the last 3 rounds of heal scrolls always went to Moon, and that is pretty crazy, as you usually can get them like 50-50 between those 2 races. Not that one is dominating pretty much. Yeah. But what I loved was that TH was constantly forcing fights. It's like preparing for the last big punch. He was surviving the the first big attack of Moon, and that was the key to his victory. This big bear push, it was a super fast bear attack. You kind of rely on that one because we saw the upgrades coming in all everywhere. Hero levels, you said it, were lacking, but he had everything else. And that was in the end too much damage. And despite the lack of heal scrolls, still enough healing as the priest just didn't die.
And the willingness to be aggressive from the human side also makes it so that the Night Elf has to be on his toes. There was never this big push towards the expansion, but it was always a little bit scary. He always had to pay attention a little bit. If the human's just on a creeping mission, Night Elf's going to be like, great, I'm going to split my Panda from the Keeper. Panda's going to solo creep the other side of the map. He's going to get close to level 5, if not even level 5. And the Keeper's going to be in the main, spawning the treants, annoying, stuff like that. But that was never really allowed. I feel like you really need the Panda level 5.
Yeah.
Otherwise, tier 3 human is just too good. With the Paladin coming in with the healing and the aura, with all these upgrades, the mortar damage is insane. And of course, inner fire on everything. Night Elf, just a pure army, seems to be having a tough time with that. You have to make up for it with hero levels.
That's true, and TH just forbid that. There was, like, he got the upper left red spot, and Moon cannot go for the bottom right for this red spot. That's so much experience, you would love to have it, but if you get jacked there, you lose the TP, TH runs over, kills everything, pretty much. And that's why he had to play, after this failed push, he had to play a little bit more carefully. And he couldn't go for the camps he wanted, and that, in the end, what led to this result. Would you think that having a Keeper and a Panda and a Zeppelin, you should go for like split drops and split attacks to the Echo more to keep TH busy?
Could definitely be worth a consideration, because he was, unable to fight, especially in the late game there. Here, this was a good fight for him still, before all the upgrades were online, before Paladin was level 2 and level 3. But TH kiting back, TH playing it pretty safe, and here's where it swings around. With more claps, with more AoE damage, the bear front line almost all but gone, and now the inner fire coming in. And that's the thing, Dryads, great in the mid game, for the slow, for the dispel, amazing. But in the ultra late game, they're horrible, honestly. They're just awful. Maybe if you go into this 2-base versus 2-base style, you should try to transition quicker out of those Dryads.
Yeah, I agree to a degree. It can be absolutely epic if the Dryads are in the hands of Moon on a tip-top day where he's dodging every single shot. He is capable of that. He's the only one capable of that. That was not the case here. He caught a lot of Dryad, of mortar shots and had to move afterwards way too much to inflict any damage with the Dryad, so it wasn't happening anymore. Will we get a Chinese human brother final between two former WCG champions? TH is one map away. Same goes for Moon, but that's about dreams being shattered once again.
This is also where the comeback could begin here for Moon. Ancient Isles, our second map. A map that we don't have in many map pools anymore of nowadays' tournaments. Used to be the human nightmare. Used to be absolutely horrific to play for human against all races, actually. It has become, I guess, a little bit better. Expansion got a little bit easier, but Militia got weaker, so this is the map that Moon has to win. If he doesn't win here, he's not going to be able... Yeah, he's out in the first place, of course, but he's not going to be able to beat TH anywhere today.
Yeah, that is correct. I mean, maybe with the buffs on the rifles and in general a more rifle play, dimension play, this map isn't too bad for human as it was once.
Yeah, true.
But there is a reason why Moon picks this as his losing map.
Yeah, in the past, of course, in this matchup, it was considered absolutely impossible to play one base for human, as in also other matchups. But nowadays it's better thanks to mainly those rifles. And those rifle pushes have looked pretty scary, man. We saw Infi pulling off one on this map specifically against Lawliot, and that looked scary as all hell. But that was against a Demon Hunter first. This used to be always Demon Hunter map. Does Moon still play Keeper here? Is he so convinced about the Keeper of the Grove?
How much did he practice this? How elaborated are his creep routes? How elaborated are his timings on this map? Moon versus TH goes into map number 2. It is an unusual one. The first game, Moon had no solution on tier 3. Will he try to end it earlier? TH, will he try to end it earlier? This is do or die for the greatest Warcraft 3 player of all time, who's spawning in the upper left. This is do or die for Moon, and match points for the 3x for the former and reigning WCG champion TH.
We can hear the support here from the crowd. They want to see Moon take this map and make this a 3-map series, and probably want him even to advance to the final. This map here, Ancient Isles. We don't see that as much anymore. That means one of two things. Either both are not too well practiced, and it's going to be a lot about instinct and about reacting well and about having the right feeling. Or one of these guys, or both of these guys, specifically prepared something very intricate and well thought out, hoping that the opponent isn't used to it. It's a weird map, it's a weird strat. Perhaps we're going to see a bit of a curveball here from one of these guys.
We could see a Demon Hunter. Yesterday by TH we've seen a Naga, so on his side everything is possible, I guess, in the hero department, which usually goes for Moon. He has won best of 7 series using 7 different heroes. That was pretty crazy, but not today.
Okay, Keeper it is.
Archmage as well.
So that means this expansion has always been hard to take, with the Militia nerfed a couple of patches ago, even more so the case now. But the camp is a little bit easier, at least. But at the end of the day, it's still a hard expansion to take. If a Keeper is there with level 2 right away, which he should be, this could be a nightmare. Is TH still going to try that early expansion or not? I'm expecting him to play one base here. One base here to tech would be my guess if I was Moon.
That would be the standard. I would think so too. But TH is, maybe the most creative player in the world and knows exactly how to throw off his opponent. But kind of the same goes for Moon. Not going for the ultra aggressive natural creep spot, which is so easy to punish if you figure it out. And that is exactly why TH is sending a Footman over for more vision. He was, I think you can say, a little lucky with the crystal ball. He made such good usage of it. But no, it's a normal opening for him as well. It's a creep towards the Magi, Ring of Protection for the Keeper. Of course, he always wants damage, which he's not getting with this.
Yep.
But what about the Archmage?
Another thing to consider about this map, we do have Merc camps here.
Yes.
That was not the case on the first map, so Shadow Priests and Berserkers can come into play. Welcome on both sides here for the Human and the Night Elf, but it's hard to creep early on. You can't really creep it. You can do a pull and get the Mercs that way, but that is usually only done by Night Elves. Does that mean Moon's going to get the Mercs and TH is not going to be able to? Could be the case.
It's also super far away and you can't really creep anything nearby, so that would cost a lot of time. Maybe not so much for the Night Elves as you said, but for TH certainly. So, with these Gloves of Haste and without level 2, he's making his way over to harass.
Okay, looking for some Wisp kills perhaps in the middle, perhaps just put a bit of pressure on. Of course, this is a one-base tech now. Not going to be an expansion here with TH being so aggressive. We have 2 archers out already. Moon would love to have level 2 for the Entangle. That would make dealing with this much easier. Could decide to detonate against these water elementals, but he wants to keep the lumber, and TH, he's not going to commit in here. Moon is too good. It's unrealistic you're going to find any kills. And a lumber mill is coming already.
Is this old-fashioned China-style tier 2 push?
Wow, that is so out of the meta, though.
Yeah. With the reason, as a Night Elf learned how to defend this.
Yeah, and also Keeper's so good against that. Having Entangle, having Treants. Could just be for the lumber because Militia were simultaneously creeping. That's level 2 for the AM. Now he's got the Brilliant Aura. It's going to have more water elementals. Going for the boots. Does that mean Naga second?
Could also be a Mountain King still to chase.
For MK also really good,
yes,
true.
So both of the heroes really benefit from this.
250 gold is a pretty hefty investment, but yeah, for the second hero, it is gonna be very nice. Crowley got the dust here as well to be able to perhaps kill some archers, but Moon's micro is very good, and he doesn't lose any. Get some footy kills here with the Entangle now. That is fairly easy to do. And losing Footman you don't want to, but it's only footies at the end of the day. TH will be transitioning out of those, losing a second Footman right there.
When he gets a deny off, so not that close to level 3 obviously, but no kill so far by TH, right? Moon was moving all the archers to the back. It's nighttime, he can't use Shadow Melt, could force a dust. That was pretty sweet.
But also, was that decision the right one? To get level 2 and then be aggressive against the Night Elf? Like, he's right next to his Moonwells. What are the odds you're gonna get some kills here? They're very low.
Yeah, but you're not feeding him that high. And also, Moon has no chance to opening up his expansion, nor going for the Mercs. I think it's the lesser evil.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you don't play aggressively, what else can you do? Well, you go creeping. And that's also kind of dangerous. Like, this map isn't that big. Moon's probably gonna know where you are. Creep tech could be coming in. Keeper hits you along with 5 archers. It's a tough map. Always has been for Human. You have to be a little creative here.
So he's running away from the tavern while arriving at tier 2. Was he faking it? Oh, yeah.
Alright, MK it is. Good old one-base rifle priests, but not the greatest start in this game for TH.
Moon saw him at the tavern, right? So he must expect the Naga, or could expect the Naga now. Now he sees it. Oh, man, he's not doing anything. He was positioning himself very carefully. You see it in the upper left. But Archmage, there is no punishment, but there's also no progress. Panda out now. Also a hero who basically needs level 3. So both will try to prevent fights for now, and maybe the power creeping starts now.
Yeah, and that's what TH is trying to prevent. He's being annoying with the AM. He's probably not going to get any kills, but if he can slow down the creeping, that's very nice. And that's actually what the boots are also really good for. Can weave in and out, don't take too much damage, attack a couple of archers here and there, draw some fire, stuff like that. Moon is going to try to go. Oh, and if you cancel the lures, that's outstanding, but with Wisp, detonates? Detonates?
Not coming. He knows Moon has not. TH has not enough mana for the second Water Elemental. Is it still enough? Yeah, absolutely. Water Elemental not expiring. That's a big hit.
Second Water Elemental is almost ready. With that, probably too late for the second lure though. But yeah, losing one lure, absolutely painful. Rune Bracers, very nice for the Panda against that MK, which is on the way. And now level 3 for the Keeper. Probably gonna be level 2 Treants to help up with the creeping even more.
The Panda survived so many nukes this tournament, and now with the Rune Braces, the Stormbolt does a lot less damage. So I think he will like that, as he will be again the carry in the end. But level 5 for a second hero on Ancient Isles, how likely?
Yeah, very unlikely indeed. But if you're playing against only one base human, the army's going to be smaller, obviously. Maybe level 3 is going to be good enough. Mana Stone is the dream item right here. What's he going to find? Book of the Dead. Pretty useless as...
Can be dispelled by one dispel from the priest, but maybe he just summons it into the main and forces a retreat. Rune Braces on the other side as well, which is not that good on this side because we don't have a big single target nuke on the Night Elf side.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if
this could be Zeppelin drop time, by the way. Daytime just hit. Zeppelin is available, and I'm definitely expecting that purchase right now from Moon.
TH is scouting for an expansion, but it is not coming. There we go.
Panda's very hurt.
Enjoys this. There's no tower up.
The arcade, is it going to finish? Honestly, it's not good enough, of course. TH going to have to TP back. How quick is this TP going to be?
And can he get the shop before? Oh, he's trying to block, right? Oh, not doing anything. Not a single kill as the TP was forced.
Did TH get the item?
No. Maybe on the Mountain King.
Yeah, maybe it's on the MK. Forced back here with the TP, and especially on one base, you don't have that many resources. Rebuying a TP is really expensive, and this is always going to be a threat. You never know whether Moon's hiding above the trees right there, whether he's going to drop again. This is already quite a few headaches here that TH has to deal with as we're in the mid-game.
In that time where he TP'd home, he was stuck in the base. He couldn't move out. The workers had to cut through some trees, and Moon uses that time to do two cool things. Stealing this camp away, but he has to be careful though, and establishing an expansion and staying in range, so he can just pack up all that stuff into the Zeppelin again and drop once more. That's a lot of stuff happening at the same time at Moon's side right now.
TH, is he going to rebuy the TP here? I believe so. He was looking pretty good in the gold department. Getting the workshop to be able to go for a gyro here soon as well. And here we go, Breath of Fire hitting the peasants, and has to be another TP. That's the second TP forced. Oh no, it's a staff.
Nice fake, indeed. Mountain King can't even attack air, so the Zeppelin can come in and out again. A lot of stuff is hurt. Now he sees it as the workshop is finishing as well. The gyros will come out quickly, and the defenses of TH, I mean, of course the first one cost the town portal, but the second one cost the staff, but he can use that staff throughout the game, and Moon did not do much damage there, except time.
Yeah, bought more time for the expansion to come up, and that's going to be Moon's plan this game. Get the expansion going, get the economic advantage, and continuously force these counterattacks, these run-bys. And with that, win slowly over time by getting the bigger army with that superior gold income. Panda's still not level 3. Of course, when you're looking for aggression towards the base all the time, you don't have the time to creep up. So Panda's progress not too good just yet. Tier 3, one base by TH.
Rare to see, hard to support, but Moon is doing the same, well, with the second base, but that's not established yet. He's playing with fire with this Panda. If a Mountain King appears out of nowhere, he could be dead, but I guess he has constantly vision somewhere.
And level 3 now.
And level 3. And wow, 2 rings as well.
Yeah, not bad at all. Makes him more tanky. He's going to be the only frontliner here for a little while.
Wall of the Wind, though, double disable on TH. This could be dangerous for Moon, as he has no TP and I think no invul as well. He's living on the edge, and with his tournament life on the line.
Yeah. There is Dryads, though, so he has plenty of Dispel. With his favorite unit from Moon, we've seen it time and time again, Dryads. It seems like whenever he can play him, he will play them.
You think the Talons are jealous by now?
Dude,
what old love?
Talons, I've forgotten about that unit. Who cares what they think?
So this is a lot more Dryads than last time, and this is later Bears than last time. Is TH expanding with this now? No, right? No, he's sending everything back. But again, he has good vision. Can he punch? At this point, it's a definite no, as he's still attacking.
Oh, the Zeppelin. Probably TH reads that this one is empty. Really strange movement of that one. The Gyro sees the expansion. TH, does he feel forced to go into an all-in attack here already? Heal scroll, massive deal. Who got that?
Right.
TH is going to get it.
Yeah, TH has it, and the Keeper is down to 50%. With full mana, it doesn't cost that much Moon juice, but he still has to retreat, opening up the way to the expansion. This could be a very decisive fight. Once again, if Moon loses this, then also in his 8th attempt at WCG, he will not be crowned the champion. His world will most likely fall apart for a little.
Tree eating his way. That's pretty cool. He doesn't root there. He's going way into the back, trying to get this range army out of position. Very smart by Moon. Who's at 64 supply suddenly? Hello. Must be Mountain Giants then, I guess.
I think so too, but that could take a lot of time until these 14 supply arrive at the scene. This Breath of Fire, not too much, but it's a little hello. This time he dodges the mortar shots. Things are getting better for Moon, but TH is inflicting damage. Moon has to engage. Does he have enough time to wait for the Mountain Giants? Doesn't seem like it. Mountain King Town. Oh,
does he get it?
Enough? It's so close. Mortar shot! Last one! Oh no! 400 gold down the drain and so much time. He's also supply stuck. This is so much time for TH now. Can go for all the upgrades. He's banking 700 gold. He was not breaking upkeep. Moon, this is turning into a nightmare maybe.
He did still have 250 gold there, so he can reset up the expansion right away, but of course it's going to take a long time.
Oh,
a little slow to engage there, right? Wasn't he supposed to go in earlier? I guess he was waiting for those MGs, but I guess he could have started the fight and then the MGs come later. That was perhaps the wrong call there by Moon.
Questionable indeed.
No TP though. Oh, if this army of TH gets trapped outside the base, this could be scary. Right now Moon doesn't know where his human opponent is.
The tier 3 is not paying off too much. Knights are coming in slowly. Inner Fire is there but can be dispelled. He's only aiming for the Keeper. If the heroes fall, then Moon will fall most likely as well. The Panda is going deep into enemy territory. Lots of two Mountain Giants there for the Taunt. Wisps are coming in, detonating against the Priest. That's a good one, but Dryads are falling.
Not a big army though, honestly, here for Moon. And everything is doing a little bit of damage over time. The Mountain Giants, the Panda, who's taking a lot of DPS right now.
Oh, we have seen a lot of bash. It's always got to be careful with that. Heal scroll to save him up. Mana potion as well. Wow!
Oh,
there
man.
is the Drunken Haze, but no Breath of Fire. Still gets it. Ignites everything. Healed up by the heal scroll once more. Moon is retreating a little, catching this one. Panda with the Rune Brace is not taking too much damage from the Storm Bolt. But if he dies, oh my god, he can't afford this. There's no staff, I guess. Oh, there is. And a TP right away. Moon stays alive, but TH holds. And from this moment on, he's only getting stronger.
And there's no Tree of Life. Nothing like that was being made in the meantime. 50 supply suddenly only. So much stuff died there. The Dryads, with the frag shards kicking in, they die so quick. The militia flank there helped tremendously. Made it so the mortar teams, the Mountain Giants, I mean, didn't get to connect towards the back line.
The sentry wards again. He knows exactly what up. He has two choices now, expand himself or go and kill that one again. Or just go for the throat. Paladin coming, getting more heal scrolls. He needs that. The Wand of the Wind, man, that's exactly how you want to use it.
Yeah.
Drunken Haze comes in, Wand of the Wind.
Against the first combo, he also pulled a Yumiko, getting the Dispel off before the Breath of Fire. And
Beautiful.
That was without the Wand of the Wind even. Perfect timing on that one. 50 supply only for Moon. This is not looking good for the Korean. It could be an all-Chinese final here if TH moves forward and wins just one more fight.
A player's forces are
Okay, there's a ramp here. TH would love to fight this. A little bit of a backstab. Moon is scouting the right-hand side, but that won't help him. This could be the final fight for the Korean legend at WCG 2019. His tournament life is on the line. Poking in with Treants, but you see how much damage there is on the human side. We have a heal scroll, we have an invul, but that's about it. No TP, only one staff. Moon still stalling, trying to buy time for the expansion. This game, so much drama.
Moon finally in upkeep again.
And
His army is kind of durable with the MGs, but it's severely lacking damage. Can the Panda be the damage dealer of this whole army? He's kind of the only one who does good damage.
He needs to. We have a Berserker and the super protected mortar teams in the back. Mountain Giants grab a stick, have a little bit more range like that. How well does the Panda do? Again, he's not getting mana burn, lack of breakers. Wisps coming in, but the detonate weren't too great. Breath of Fire was, again, getting the kills.
MK patient with his mana.
Yes,
not using any
patient.
spells.
Is he waiting for a level up, maybe?
Just pressuring with those mortar teams, just shooting volley after volley. He's got the sustained damage over time.
Moon is forced into an engagement at one point. Inner fire everywhere, no wisps nearby. He needs to use the Dryad detonates. His Breath of Fire didn't do anything. Lots of damage after the Stormbolt. He's kind of close to 4, still has a heal scroll on there. Oh, sweet staff. But he's out of that fight now. Is this a time for TH to engage?
Oh, instant dispel against the Entangle. He was so ready for that one. TH is not gonna be fooled. This Panda expended so much of his mana. Everything's pretty much healthy, and he still has the heal scroll.
Still a lot of damage on the Mountain King. You don't want to lose that carry hero. Level up for the Archmage. That's more mana on this Mountain King and Pally side. Panda is coming in again with full mana. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire hitting a lot. But the Priest are just running away. There's no fairies this time. TH, how long can you... Oh, these mortar shots again! Has to go for the heal scroll. Moon sees himself, forced into a hero kill, but there's no nuke. Next Breath of Fire, trying to counter this Panda by another Stormbolt. Moon is falling apart. Is his dream again a nightmare?
TH moving forward, looking confident now. More and more team shots coming in. This Ancient of War still somehow alive, and the miss rally! Oh my god!
10 supply not in this fight. How much HP would that be? And an additional dispel and more damage. But the Expo is up and running. Moon holds for now.
If he can buy more time, maybe the income can do it for him, but how are you supposed to have the time with the mortar teams?
The mortar
3
teams
mortars
can
now.
attack the tree. It's getting closer and closer for Jang Jae-ho. Will he face Hawk in the game for third? That's not what he wanted when he woke up this morning.
MK still so much mana, dude. What's he gonna aim for? One of these MGs is dropping dangerously low. Paladin, that could be hero kill opportunity right there, but TH quick to react. Force him into the back. Wisp detonates are nice. Panda is level 4. Does that change much? I doubt it. And we have 2 MGs, 3 archers, but that's it here for Moon Panda. You have to do it. Massive Breath of Fire.
That one was big, but he's exposed to the Stormbolt, trying to get that damage in. Impossible. Saves the Panda to the back line. A lot of taunts coming in, but that's all right. Mountain Giant still alive. 60 supply from Moon. And yeah, people can't believe it, shaking their heads in disbelief. He's not realizing this.
Despite the level 2 Brilliance Aura, though, the priests are basically dry.
Yep,
the free healing
damage
is kind of gone, but the damage is still there.
Mortar damage, and it's close. The repair came in late. Does he have another volley? No, switching the targets to the army again. There was one of the last Holy Light Stormbolt on this Mountain Giant about to fall. Oh, 7 supply gone. Is this it? Level 4.
The Panda, he has one more breath, but now he's getting
He wants
focused.
the hero kill. Moon, this seems to be his end. He's kind of surrounded. Breath of Fire. Is there a staff ready? He needs the staff to get out. I feel no. Mountain King turns around, but the Expo is gone. The mortar teams did an insane job.
Oh my god.
Hawk was destroyed by a Chinese human before, and the same fate seems to happen to Moon. TH is just pushing forward. He's losing a lore. One of the production buildings is gone. The Panda, dangerous territory again. He's not dodging the shots again. So much damage. The 6 supply about to die. Paladin, oh my god, another Dryad. This has to be it. Moon juice is empty. Moon with 1 foot, oh boy, with 1 foot in the grave. GG at the 8th time. He still can't do it. And TH and Infi are fighting for the 2nd WCG title to equalize with Sky. What a story for China, who've been beaten at WGL, but this is their tournament and this is where they shine. They never lost this tournament in their country, and this story continues.
curse-
The disappointment, man. The curse is real.
Curse continues for Moon. This will not be the year for him to finally break it, the WCG dream. Still only a dream. Moon will have to wait for next year. He's gonna be playing for the 3rd place, but no final. It's all between China and TH, man, he deserved this. Yesterday, he played well as well, but today, TH, did he make any mistakes? I imagine a few, but damn, it wasn't many at all. TH just on point, and this human mirror in the grand final tomorrow is gonna be insane.
Absolutely, man. The dominators of 2014 will clash here again. This is so, like, how they kept this game alive as well, by showing us how to play human in the past 5 years. Whoever wins is the most successful human player of all time in terms of prize money. Whoever wins is the 2nd Chinese back-to-back, 2-time WCG champion. The 3rd only ever next to Grubby. That's gonna be a tough night for both of them. And they are brothers. Like, these are best friends fighting each other in the best of